let's move on then, Didi. Let's look at some of Sweden's other chances then tonight.
Not an awful lot in the second half. The openings in the first half were a lot better than in the second half. Here's Forsberg, who did, not only because of the goal, who did a lot better today than he did in previous games. Cross comes in again, it falls for them, and this is what Hope alludes to. You need that extra little bit of quality. This is a chance. He's 10 yards out, he's got a free shot with hardly any pressure. Again here, 22 yards. You've got to do better, you've got to work the keeper, and I think Sommer made one save in the first half. And even the goal, if Akanji doesn't stick his foot out, this is a straightforward save for Sommer. So in the finishing department, they have to improve. If they want to go any further in this tournament, they've got to do a lot better, because they had the chances today. Some made by Swiss mistakes, but once you get a chance, you've got to take advantage, and the finishing was very poor today.
Yeah, we saw this hope, and even, you know, Damien highlighted before the game that the front two and all the chances they take, not necessarily scoring. I mean, Berg tonight has had more chances than any other player still to score, and he hasn't gotten anything. You do think they're going to have to get something more from them front two if they are going to go forward in this competition, as you say?
It's technical, right? I mean, you have to calm yourself, have a little bit of composure in front of the goal, and put the ball in the back of the net, or at least force the goalkeeper to make the save. How do you coach that? I mean, you have plenty of opportunities to finish the ball in practice. At some point, it becomes calming yourself down in the game and putting the ball in the net. What do you recommend?
Well, it's a habit, you know. This is what, as good as they were defensively, as bad they were in possession sometimes. And what I want to see more of the team, you know, it's great, the defending bit. You've got to appreciate the pass, you've got to appreciate possession, and you've got to appreciate the chance you've been given. And they didn't do that today, because when you do get the chance, you've got to concentrate. And these are all professional footballers. They get paid an awful lot of money to ply their trade for certain clubs. You have to have the concentration, and I think the attitude to want to finish that move. And this is what was lacking, because it's not a team that's creating an awful lot of chances. It's not like Brazil, where you say, well, if you don't score with this one, 5 minutes later we'll have the next one. So the finishing has to improve. I believe it's practice, it's confidence. But then during the tournament, it's very hard to practice, because they'll have the next game will be in 4 or 5 days. So it's very hard to do that during the tournament. That should have been done before, but it was really evident today, the lack of quality in their finishing.
You know, when it comes to goalkeeping, there's no excuse if we let in a soft goal. And that's how I look at it. When the ball drops to the feet of a forward, there's no excuse not to collect the ball, compose yourself, and put the ball in the back of the net.
What do you think, Damien? I mean, you've obviously scored a couple yourself.
We mentioned at the top of the show about pressure, and when you're getting them opportunities, that's where the top strikers, they're always cool, aren't they? They just look calm. And if you look at all them finishes, they slashed at everything. Even the goal, Forsberg, he slashed at it. It's not a great connection. Ekdal in the first half, he had 2 or 3 good chances again, slashed at it, no great technique in it. And that's where the big boys that handle the pressure, they've just calm, and their technique is perfect, and it's usually just a slot. So that's the big difference for me.
Yeah.